అయిపోయిందా? తల్లి చెల్లి, ఆయన తల్లి నాగరాజు, తల్లి నాగరాజు చెల్లి, నాగరాజు బావమరిది, ముగ్గురు కలిసి ఆటోలో వెళ్తున్నారు కూరగాయలు వ్యాపారం చేసుకుంటూ. అలా బావమరిది ఏమో నరికారు, అతను పారిపోయాడు పాపం. తల్లి చెల్లి కాళ్ళ వేళ్ళ పడుతున్నా కూడా దారుణంగా ఈడ్చుకొని వెళ్ళి బండిలో ఎక్కించుకుని తీసుకువెళ్తే ఏంటి లాండ్ ఆర్డర్ ఉండట పోయినట్ట ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో? అదేమంటే అసలు లాండ్ ఆర్డర్ గురించి మీరు మాట్లాడతారా? రాష్ట్రపతి పరిపాలన విధించమంటారు 2 నెలలకే అంటే ఏమిటిది? నడి రోడ్డు మీద కిడ్నాపులు జరుగుతుంటే, నడి రోడ్డు మీద మటలు జరుగుతుంటే ఇది మణిపూరా, బీహారా లేక ఆంధ్రప్రదేశా? చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారి నాయకత్వంలో జరుగుతున్నటువంటి ఈ ప్రభుత్వంలో అంటే రెడ్ బుక్ రాజ్యాంగం నడుస్తూ ఉన్నది. పోలీసులకు అసలు ముద్దాయిల్ని కానీ నేరస్తుల్ని కానీ ఏదైనా గొడవ జరుగుతుంటే ఆపేటటువంటి హక్కు లేనటువంటి రాజ్యాంగం ఇది చలామణి అవుతుంది. రెడ్ బుక్ రాజ్యాంగం నడుస్తూ ఉన్నది.
140 crores worth of red sandals were seized in Karnataka. This was a news for me. And it was amazing. And they could have withheld it, but with such a great heart, Karnataka forest officials, they said it very openly. We seized your red sandals in Karnataka, which is worth of 140 crores and 100 crores in 2017, and in 24 it is 40 crores. And we are short of funds there in AP. We lack funds. And it is not about what they seized. And he said it on, I think, who said this? Dixit ji, I think. He said it in a very beautiful way. And already we have taken money from AP. So we will extend our services, our cooperation, because we have taken that wealth and we are more than willing to do it. And that made me quite inspiring and quite grateful for saying those words, which there was no need. Even you could have kept quiet in this meeting, I think you would have never got to know. But I truly appreciate the honesty of forest officials here, and I'm grateful to you. And I'm quite grateful to Honorable Ishwar Kandreji. And thank you, sir. And I look forward to strengthen our relationship, irrespective of which government, which party we come from. And after all, we are all from one nation. Yeah. We share the common culture, we share the common lipi. And I'm extremely grateful to you, sir. And looking forward, not just about forest, it's all about all aspects of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh relationships. An Honorable Minister brought to my notice, as is from Bidar. So a lot of devotees come to Sri Sailam on walk, on barefoot, and they were asking me, an Honorable Minister conveyed to me about Sri Sailam, there should be some kind of renewal about
renewal of land.
Renewal of land. Definitely I'll take it forward to our cabinet, sir. We'll take it forward. And also about Tirumala also, Tirupati also. And though Tirupati and Sri Sailam, though it might be in Andhra, it belongs to the entire India, and we are extremely committed to it. We'll extend the fullest, whatever the possible support is needed. We'll take it forward, and I'll convey it to the Honorable CM Sri Chandrababu and also to the cabinet. So I'll take it forward. And I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Honorable CM Sri Siddaramaiah Garu. And before I came to this meeting, I went to Sri Siddaramaiah Garu's house. I sought his support. I conveyed my heartfelt thanks to him. And he also very positively responded. Whatever is needed, we will do it from our side. We will extend the full support, and I would like to thank him. And also Deputy CM Sri, though I haven't met him yet, DK Shivakumar ji also, my heartfelt acknowledgements and thanks to him, my greetings to him, and namaskars to him. And I'm sorry?
Political turmoil, political development. What are you discussing?
We haven't discussed any. We confined only to the 7-point agenda, nothing else.
Tirupati and Srisailam, so many pilgrims from Karnataka. Last 5 years issue it is pending before Andhra Pradesh. Already once last had discussion with the Andhra ministers. So far the problem is not resolved.
Because we have just few months, less than 2 months we came into government, and I don't know what exactly is needed. If you could furnish the details.
Just now I have represented the matter to our Deputy Chief Minister. He has promised me that he will look into it, examine it and do whatever is possible. Yeah.
ఎర్రచందనము ఇతర రాష్ట్రాలకు వెళ్ళిపోయింది కూడా తిరిగి తెప్పిస్తామని చెప్పి కర్ణాటకలో కూడా ఎక్కువ పట్టుబడుతుంది.
Each government has a very unique. For example, take Nepal. Nepal has a international treaty which they said whatever has been captured there, should be sent back to the source country. So that kind of understanding is not there for the states. If they seize the property, I think normally, even if you seize the property of Tamil Nadu, we will keep it here. I think that's the practice here. I think as I'll go into details later, but right now this is information I have.
పవన్ సార్ కర్ణాటక ఫ్యాన్స్ ఏం చెప్తారు? మీరు గెలిచినప్పుడు వాళ్ళు సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకున్నారు ఇక్కడ, మళ్ళీ మీ సినిమా కోసం వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఏం చెప్తారు?
Cinema is another issue, and it's about governance and administration.
కర్ణాటక ఫ్యాన్స్ కి
I love them. And with in a short time, when I sought appointment to the Karnataka government to talk about the issues between what we share regarding forest issues,